5 Unusual Beauty Standards of China and Japan. 1. Lotus Feet, China. Lotus feet is a Chinese ritual that involves young girls breaking and tying their feet to modify their form and size. Although the precise period is uncertain, this style was prominent from the 13th century to the 20th century. In Chinese tradition, foot binding is a sign of beauty. Handmade shoes called lotus shoes are often worn by women who have lotus feet. However, because it twists your shoes and bones, this type of workout aches. As a result, the bones did not grow regularly, causing the toes to grow downward and the heel to bend. The best case scenario was when the leg was shaped like a heeled shoe and the fingers were so badly deformed that they either dried up or essentially stopped growing. Some families still engage in this practice covertly, even though it was made illegal in China in 1912. 2. Black teeth and black hair, Japan. In addition to white and red, black used to be another color in the cosmetics palette of Japanese ladies. Kabuki actors continue to use makeup in this manner today. In Japan, the custom of ohigaru, or darkening one's teeth, was common from 794 until 1185. Nanamizu, a mixture of iron filings, vinegar tea and rice wine, was used to darken teeth. If it didn't permanently stain the teeth, it's thought to have smelled awful. Japanese women grilled santakazura root too, which they then extract the juice, put to their hair to obtain the ideal haircut of black, straight hair. It is desirable for hair to be longer. It was a strange custom for women to have to get their teeth colored after being married. First observed in the Heian period, 793 to 1183. This ritual was eventually banned among the elite during the Shui era, 1926 to 1989. 3. Long nails, China. In the past, Chinese people would grow their fingernails to show off their aristocratic rank. The nails of Chinese aristocracy might reach up to 25 centimeters in length. They wore special nail protectors to prevent them from inadvertently damaging their nails. To highlight their affluent status even more, the bulk of these nail guards were constructed of gold. People could obviously not do anything with such nails. They could not even clothe themselves, clean themselves, or eat. They took this action to show that they were free from working-class responsibility, since they had slaves. For plum face, light skin tone, and white face powder, Japan. Japanese women who had full, chubby features were seen as gorgeous. Pale skin tones have traditionally been linked to wealth and social status in Japan. The rationale is that as members of the lower classes, such farmers usually had to work outside in the scorching heat. The history of the white face powder, also called oshiro, which is made from rice flour and white dirt, begins in the Haku era, 646 to 7110. White powder was not available to the general public until the Edo period, 1603 to 1868. White skin played a major role in attractiveness. An old Japanese proverb states that white skin hides 7 defects. 5. Red lips, red eyelids, and no eyebrows, Japan. Since the Nara era, 710 to 793, safflowers have been used to make crimson lipsticks, which quickly gained a lot of popularity. In those days, women also wore red eyeshadow on their lids. Japanese ladies usually wore crimson lipstick on their lips and shaven eyebrows. Black ink was used by women to paint their eyebrows during the Heian era. Beginning in the Nara era, upper-class women started shaving off their natural eyebrows and plucking new ones, since it was felt that doing so was lovely. Until the start of the 20th century, this tradition indicated that a woman was either married or had given birth.